Prospective students who are unable to secure placement at universities sometimes have no choice but to register at private colleges. However, it's not all colleges that are legitimate, and many students fall victim to bogus colleges. Director of the Independent Institute of Education, Dr. Felicity Coughlan, says it is very easy to identify registered institutions like those that are under the umbrella of the Independent Institute of Education.
With the matric results being released by the Department of Higher Education, many students will look to secure space in one of the colleges in the city. But how does one know the legitimacy of the institution?
And the easiest way to check is to ask the college to give you a copy of their registration certificate, and then to check that the name of the qualification that you're interested in is on that certificate. And that really is all you need to do, because any college that starts to make excuses about why they don't have the certificate, maybe that they were waiting for it, or that it hasn't come, or that the qualifications are not on it, don't trust them.
The reality is, not all colleges are bogus. But what does one do if he or she had fallen into the trap of being scammed the hard-earned money by bogus colleges?
We appeal to the public and to the media houses also to ask people that want to advertise with them to demonstrate their legitimacy. One wouldn't allow an advert perpetuating fraud, say, from an insurance dealer. So I don't really understand why one allows adverts perpetuating fraud from a college, particularly given that South African youth are so desperate for good education.
Educational expert and director of the Independent Institute of Education, Dr. Coughlan, added that they are working with a number of organizations to find ways of dealing with the mushrooming of colleges in the city.
We are part of an organization called the Private Higher Education Interest Group, and what we do is that we will consult whenever we can with the Department of Higher Education and Training, and also with the Council on Higher Education and with other higher education providers to get this message out. At the moment, there is a process of public comment on some changes to the regulations to be sure that people can't short-circuit it and jump through the hoops. It's really important that as many people get involved as possible, because it's really hard to understand why so many young people are still falling for it.
In addition, the Institute said the opening and issuing of false qualifications by bogus institutions undermines country's education system and impacts badly on the country's economy. Tabansola, Soweto TV News, Sandton.